Good day, Leo, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for November 4th to the 10th. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and see what your affirmation is. I feed my spirit, I train my body, I focus my mind, it's my time. I feed my spirit, I train my body, I focus my mind, it is my time. That is your affirmation for the week. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known, what lessons need to be learned. Eight of clubs, King of hearts, Five of hearts, and the Ace of diamonds. So your main energy is the Ace of diamonds. Good news. You're going to have new success in your life coming this week. It's either in the form of a letter or a gift. Um, Now, you might fear whatever this is that's coming towards you. Uh, it can be for many different reasons. Let's say that the fear is because it's a new job, right? And your fear is that you're not qualified for said job because you don't know it exactly. Well, here's the thing. You still need to go for it because we can learn as we go, right? You can learn this new job as you go. You don't have to necessarily know the job at the time that you take it on. So definitely don't fear it. Go for it. This is good news. This is a good thing for you, regardless your fears of it. So just go after it and take it by the horns and learn as you go. Now it doesn't have to be a new job or anything. It can be something else. That's just my example of what this means. In the beginning of the week you have the eight of clubs, compromise. So yeah, you're going to be making a compromise with somebody. It's neither good or bad. It just is what it is. It's a compromise. But you need to be aware and make sure that you don't get the short end of the stick on this, because there's a good chance that you're going to, like, the person is going to give you the short end of the stick. Now, here's the thing: if you think that that they gave you the short end of the stick on purpose and that upsets you, don't bring that negative energy into the conversation with said person about the compromise and the short end of the stick. Because if you do, if you come at them aggressively, they're going to come back at you aggressively and the compromise will never be done. And with this card coming up, it is telling you you need to get this compromise done. You need it for some reason, right? So definitely come at them cool and calm, and they'll come at you cool and calm, and they possibly will say, "Oh, I didn't realize that." And if that, upsets you, let it slide. Let it slide. You need this compromise to work, and it's not going to work if you get aggressive. Okay, so do not get aggressive when making a compromise here at the beginning of the week, but also don't take the short end of the stick. Um, in the middle of the week, you have the King of Hearts, kind-hearted friend or lover. So you will be accompanied by this person in some sort of way, and they are honest and true. So if there's somebody in the middle of the week that is wanting to help you with something, possibly with this compromise, uh, they might talk to you about this compromise, or they might even be the person who's making the compromise with you. So them being kind-hearted and honest and true, they may not have really known about the short end of the stick, which is a great thing, right? I mean, then you really don't have to get mad at this person because they honestly just made a mistake when making the compromise. On the other hand, this can be somebody that's just advising you based, around the compromise. Um, at the end of the week, you have the Five of Hearts, self pity. So yeah, around the end of the week, you're gonna feel left out, sorrow, despair, or possibly having thoughts about the past. And what you need to do is you need to forgive the past and forgive yourself of the past. And Somebody, when this card popped up, somebody left a comment that they have nothing to forgive themselves for, and that's wonderful. That's wonderful that you're that perfect of a person or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So don't sit in that self pity because that's not going to get you anywhere, and that self pity could really fuel your fear of this good news that's coming in. Also, with the good news, it could be multiple um, good news coming in for you, right? Because it's in this position. It could be multiples throughout the week. But yeah, just don't fear it and don't sit in self pity because that can really let onto the fear and make you lose out on some good news, on something good coming to you. Um, but yeah, if it's about the past, forgive the past, forgive yourself of the past, and move on. Move on from that self pity because you do have something great coming on for you. And the good news, the compromise could have something to do with the good news. Maybe that's what you're fearing is that you're going to get the short end of the stick. That could very well be what it is. But the thing is, don't take the short end of the stick. Don't fear it. Just don't take it. And I do feel for a lot of you that this person you're making a compromise with is this kind hearted, honest, true person here. And you don't have to worry about them trying to stiff you. If they do stiff you, it's because they didn't realize they were stiffing you. That's all there is to it. So remain very calm when it comes to making compromises. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards have to say. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Ooh, yeah. You got the Nine of Swords here, and the Nine of Swords is conflict in your own mind. Nightmares and fears and whatnot, which we have here. We have the fears, and we have this self pity and whatnot, and maybe even self doubt. This might be self doubt, which would lead with the fear as well. And yeah, so and down here. These people are fighting. So, yeah, this is a fight in the mind. I feel like you're going to have a lot of issues going on with your own self, with your own thought process and whatnot, over the compromise, over the good news coming in. And that might trigger something from the past or trigger that self pity. Energy, right? So definitely, uh, go after what the good news is. Take on the compromise and don't take the short end of the stick. Trust in this person, whoever it is, whether it be the person here. You'll know in your gut that this person is a kind-hearted, honest person, that's making the compromise with you. Or you'll know that this person is trying to help you make the compromise and not get the short end of the stick. You're going to know in your gut, right? So trust that. And by doing that, and by not staying in the self pity, and if it has to do with the past, forgiving the past and forgiving yourself, you'll be relieved of these. It seems like you're going through some really trying times when it comes to the mind, right? That's what I'm getting from this card is that this is going to be a week of trying times in your own mind, but there's good stuff coming in for you, and you need to make sure that this doesn't ruin that for you. So there you go. I hope this resonated. I hope it helped in some way. If it did, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. I hope to see you back here next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.